Alright guys, James Clingerman here, head instructor of the Indiana Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Academy, which is Fight Hub headquarters. One of our students here is internet sensation, internet legend, big sexy Sean McCorkle. So today I wanted to go over the submission finish he got on Mark Hunt at UFC 119. Just kind of show you a little flow, getting into the position and finishing it the way he finished Mark. And I'm actually going to show you a couple things that he could have done a little better. So let's get to it. Alright, so we started out here with Mark in Sean's guard. Sean went for what we call basic sit-up sweep. Okay, very easy, very overlooked sweep in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts. What we're going to do, start out, whether my guard's closed or open, it doesn't matter, but I put my feet flat on the floor. Okay, this is an important step that a lot of people miss. Feet flat, knees high. I'm going to sit up, and as I sit up, my arm is going across his body, so my left armpit to his left shoulder. I move to my elbow and then to my hand, to here. Now, this hand just goes right around like this. I don't necessarily have to grab the elbow. I'm actually going to wrap it because we're going to set up the Kimura next. So on the wrap, here, I lift my hips high in the air like I'm pushing to the ceiling. And you'll notice, again, my knees are up. The reason my knees stay up is, number one, if I drop this knee, he's able to pass, okay? Number two, by keeping my knees high, I get an optimal bridge, okay? So I bridge, 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 and now I'm going to turn him toward the trapped arm. I just turn my body, I hang out for a second, making sure I've got good base, and then we take him out. One more time, feet open, sit up to the elbow and to the hand, hips high, and turn. And there's your basic sit-up sweep. A common follow-up to the sit-up sweep is the Kimura. I sit up, oh, I go to bump, I don't get it. Well, right here, guys, we take this hand, grab the wrist, then I grab my own wrist, okay? Now it's important here, I've got a lot of pressure down on this shoulder. What I want to do is sit my hips through to this side while pushing his arm through. Here, my hips drag out, I get my butt out. Now this top leg, I want to put it right here on his butt or on his belt line to keep him from rolling, and smash that knee down, okay? Really, really, really keep pressure down with this arm. I keep a nice bend in his elbow, and I'm going to rotate that hand to here. Okay, now what you guys will notice is if you watch Sean's fight, oh, he went and he stayed a little flat, okay? I believe this is why he didn't finish the Kimura right off the bat, okay? Had he been able to get his hips out to a nice good angle, it would have been much harder for Mark to defend this. So the third move in this series, which very surprisingly, it seems like a lot of people hadn't seen, is just the straight arm bar, arm crush. I've actually been calling it a straight Kimura because it comes off of that, okay? So we start with our sit-up sweep. Boom, I don't get it. I go for my Kimura, and the guy knows that if his elbow's bent, I've got good leverage, so we start straightening it. So what I do here is I let it go up, 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 and I make sure my arm stays right across his elbow. Now, at this point, I put my head right here on my hand. I'm bringing this elbow here to my body, and I'm going to do a crunch right here, bending the elbow backwards, okay? So my grip is here. I want to post my head on that hand and really crunch into it. This is another small step that Sean missed. As big as he is, he was able to not only finish, but really hurt Mark's arm. But had he been able to get his entire body into it, I think we would have seen a faster submission or a lot more damage done to the arm. So we're going to start. I don't get the sit-up sweep. Oh, I can't get the Kimura, and he straightens it. Let it go. But we have to keep good control here, okay? I've got to keep a very good bite on his wrist because I need to be able to rotate it, and this arm stays right across that elbow. Now, here, big sexy, very strong, he popped the arm. Had he placed it on his head, he would have had a ton more torque. Okay? Now, we've got a lot of other options off of that if that arm slips or if I miss it, but right now, Sean did a fantastic job. I mean, he finished a Pride veteran, a K1 champion in 1 minute and 3 seconds with a very basic Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu series. 1, 2, 3, it panned out perfectly and it worked for him. He missed a few small techniques, but I think we all do, especially being a first fight in a big event like that. But overall, we're all very proud of him. He did a great job. So congrats to you, Sean. And I hope that helps some of you other guys out there.